Zen here, and today I'm going to show you some BeamNG things that are so wild, so unexpected, and honestly so fun that you'll forget you were ever bored. These aren't your usual crashes or driving clips. These are next-level experiments, tools, and modes that turn BeamNG into a completely different game. Watch till the end. The last one is something you've probably never tried before. So, the first fun thing you can do on BeamNG when you're bored is actually give your character a gun that you can use to shoot cars, objects, or honestly, anything you want. To do this, you'll need a mod. I've added the link in the description for you. Once you download it, just copy the file and paste it into your BeamNG directory. You can drop it straight in or create a separate folder called mods and place it there. Both work fine. Now launch any map. Press Ctrl+W to open the vehicle config menu. Scroll down to debug meshes and you'll see the weapon mod. Select it and boom, you're now armed. There's also a funny version called Weapon Mod Snowman, which literally gives you a snowman holding a gun. I tried my best to break this dummy's hand with it, but yeah, didn't work. You guys can experiment once you install it. Alright, let's move on to the second thing you can do when you're bored in BeamNG is add a Forza Horizon style skill chain score counter inside the game. Again, I've dropped the mod link in the description. After downloading it, just copy the file into your BeamNG mods folder. Now start any map, open the UI Apps menu, click on Add Apps, and search for Skill. You'll see the Skill Chain app pop up right away. Select it and place it anywhere you want. I personally like keeping it in the center just like Forza. Let me switch to a proper speedy car first, and as you can see, the score counter starts climbing as I drive. But watch this. The moment you crash, straight back to 0. If you click the small icon on the app, you'll see tons of extra features, perks, and challenges you can unlock as you keep playing. Alright, the third thing you can do when you're bored in BeamNG is make your car fly. Yep, literally fly. So first, go to Mods toward Repository and search for Skyride. I already have it installed, but for you, there will be a plus icon. Just click that to install it. Once it's installed, go back into the game, open Options toward Controls, and search for Skyride. Here you can set your key bindings. I personally use O to toggle flight and INK for going up and down, but you can pick whatever feels comfortable. Alright, let's test it out. If I press O... Okay, so I purposely use this vehicle because on this specific car, the O key is napped to opening the door. So obviously that's not going to work. Let's switch to a different car. I'll pick the Grickle. And now, press O. There we go. Let's fly a little. You can now float, glide, and literally take off anywhere on the map. Alright, let's move to the fourth thing you can do when you're bored in BeamNG. Alright, now let's talk about flying an actual plane or helicopter. Mod links are in the description. First, let's check out the Airbus A380. Bro, look at the size of this thing. This plane is massive. I honestly think I should switch to a different map with a proper runway because this thing needs space. But hey, I'll leave that choice to you. Now let's try the Bell 409 helicopter. Okay, let's fly this a little, bruh. I don't know why I'm so terrible at flying helicopters. I swear I try every time and still end up drifting like a drunk pigeon. Anyway, let's move on to the fifth thing you can do when bored in BeamNG. If you're tired of smashing your own car 100 times and want something more fun, first, spawn a few cars around you. Then press E to open the radial menu. Go to Free Room Actions, Twitter AI, and select Chase Me. And boom, they're after you. Trust me, you're gonna love this. It's chaotic, it's funny, and it feels way more intense than just crashing your own car over and over. By the way, the radio menu has tons of fun stuff beyond this, so if you want the full breakdown, I've already made a complete guide. You'll find it linked in the I button, in the description, and on the end screen. Watch that, and you'll never need another radio menu tutorial again. Alright, let's go to the next one. If you're bored of the default maps but don't want to download any new ones, you can still make your map feel totally new using the World Editor. Let's say I'm in Utah right now. Press F11 to open the editor. Now you can move assets around, rotate them, change their angle, or even change their size. Watch this. Instead of moving it, I'll just scale it up. Whoa, what the heck? Now let's drive a little bit. See? I'm telling you, you'll have a lot of fun messing with object positions and crazy sizes in any map without installing anything new. Alright, let's go to the next one. Press Escape, go to More, and then click Scenarios. And here you'll see tons of them, seriously, a lot. Racing, police escape, stunts, you can pick whatever looks fun and jump straight in. These are pre-built challenges made just for fun. Alright, let's go to the next one. If you're done driving on normal roads, or you feel like you're a pro already, try driving with different gravity settings. Press Escape, go to Environment, and change the gravity to anything you want. Zero gravity, moon gravity, Mars, Jupiter, even sun gravity if you want your car to get crushed immediately. Test them out. You'll seriously enjoy how different the driving feels. Alright, let's go to the next one. Alright, maybe you've played every BeamNG map already and mastered driving, so let's try something new. It's called Drive Up, and the name explains everything. Your goal is literally to drive all the way up to the top. It's super fun, but also pretty difficult, so let's see if you can actually complete it. But you know me, I'm starting from the top and going downhill instead. Yeah, I can't even keep a car stable for a few seconds. This map is wild, but definitely worth trying when you're bored. For the next part, you'll need a map with a gravity hill or a steep slope. Here's what we're going to do. First, drive for a bit, then quickly pause the physics by pressing J. After that, open the radial menu, go to Free Roam for others, and select Empty all fuel tanks. Now we're ready. Unpause the game and see how far your car can go without any fuel. Try to reach the maximum distance, pull off some stunts, or get creative with it. If you want to make it even more fun, install BeamNG, that's the multiplayer mod, and compete with your friends to see who can roll the farthest. That's it for today's video. Zen, signing out.
That's what